Hey guys, Punxsutawn here with a recap of my minor chunk speedrun. It uses a bunch of speed up and cuts, but if you're interested in watching the whole video, it'll be linked in the description. First up, we spawn near an abandoned village, which I was quite stoked about as I've never encountered one before. We take a quick look to the south of us for any other structures, but don't see much in the distance. So, we head into the village, in which the loot was quite average. Then head to the desert, looking for potentially another village or even a desert temple. I see a village in the distance, but we stumble across a ravine on the way. Unfortunately for us, it's quite narrow and it's not deep, so we just press forward to the village. This village has a lot better loot, and we even find a blacksmith with some iron and a pickaxe. Gather up some hay bales, as bread will be our main source of food. Travelling further north, we find a wide and deep ravine, and another deep cave nearby. Checking the chunk borders on the first ravine seems quite favourable to mine, so we stick with it. But I decided to go waste some time and kill that iron golem for its iron. I know we should have done this earlier, but I wasn't thinking about it at the time. We start with the top layers, mainly the dirt, until we're out of shovels. Then we need to go mining for some iron, as I'm going to need a lot of it for pickaxes. Now that I've got my iron and am at the bottom of the ravine, the question is, do I build back up and mine layer by layer, or do I stay down here and search for diamonds? I chose to do the latter, as 1 diamond pickaxe is worth about 6 iron. Now, I'm quite lucky in the diamond department, as I find a vein of fall quite early on. Hopefully, I can get 2 more. That'll be 2 diamond pickaxes. Now that I've mined these lower levels, unfortunately, I didn't find any other diamonds. So I put the last one into a shovel for that remaining dirt and the gravel over there. I was going to leave torches down here to prevent mobs from spawning, but the speedrun states that it must entirely be air blocks from the bedrock level upwards, so I quickly get rid of them on the way back up to the surface. It's coming into night time, so it's perfect for me to get some sleep and gather some wood, as I've only got a few sticks remaining. From here on, I'll cut to any interesting parts, as it is largely mining each layer by layer. Now, I know I said I'd keep the interesting parts in, but I just find this super satisfying when you get to fill up your entire inventory with pickaxes. Surprisingly though, I still required more to get through the whole ordeal. Alright, I like to think of these two as brothers. Tim here, he's the outgoing one. He asks if he can be of assistance, while Barry, he wasn't so sure about talking to strangers, but he saw Tim's help and decided he could do the same. Now Richie here, he liked to scare me, making his wonderful and terrifying sounds. Thankfully, he doesn't like to be looked at. Have you ever been mining and randomly come across a lead? I hadn't, and it left me quite confused. But Mikey then came along, looking for Tim and Barry. He didn't like that I told him he helped me and decided to blow up in my face. Kinda rude. We're getting near the end, and I noticed something right at the top of my screen. It was Ryan! He'd fallen down so far, he broke his lead. Now we're on the last layer. In no way world record pace, but a good first attempt. Then we ran into Samantha and Susie, trapped, begging for freedom, and we let them go. Be free, my friends. Now with the zombies burned up and a few blocks remaining, we finish at just under 2 hours and 15 minutes. Tim, Barry and Mikey get their revenge. Thank you for watching and have a great day.